Before we jump into this video, I quickly wanted to mention that I'm giving away a pair of Lurpiv trucks right now. I've been loving these trucks. I'll leave a link down in the description for your chance to grab them. Hello beautiful people. Today we're talking about how to build a DIY skate spot on a budget. We're going to be building a Jersey barrier today. I'm super hyped because it's been a while since I just did a Jersey barrier. This is going to be a very easy spot to build. So if you don't have any experience with building skate spots, this is a great video to kind of get that initial spark into DIY skate spot building. So we're going to jump into it. Last night we actually went to Home Depot to grab all the essentials, everything that we need to build this spot. We're going to start with grabbing a few basic trowels from Home Depot.
So $21, this is a trowel.
And that's your magnesium for 16. So first we're gonna hit it with this and then we'll hit that. We're gonna show you that later, but.
21, we're looking at $37 here. Maybe a $5 bucket.
Yep. And then Crete. We're going to grab 3 fast setting quick root bags and 1 bag of type S mortar.
All right.
Now we just need a shovel and a mixer and we're golden. So now we are here. We actually had a little bit of kind of a problem, let's say it that way. We dropped all of our tools off and kind of moved them over here. There was a citizen or super citizen that wasn't very happy with what we were doing, said they're gonna call the cops. So we left to kind of give them some space, and now we're back to hit it. So let's jump into it. How to build a DIY Jersey barrier. So basically this road is closed off during the winter because there's a lot of landslide behind here. So you can't really drive through this area right now. And that's why we wanted to build here, because there's perfect Jersey barriers just for walking, riding your bike right now. Figured it'd be a cool way to support the skate community with a little skate spot. Obviously some people aren't gonna be super happy about that, but it is a temporary thing. We know for sure this spot is gonna get destroyed pretty quickly, but we're gonna have a fun time while it lasts. Sweeping over the spot, get it a little clean before we throw the concrete on there. We also grabbed a mixing bucket to avoid making a mess at this spot. You can also use a tarp method for mixing like I did in a previous video. The first step is to open all the concrete bags, because we want to be in and out of this area as fast as possible. Now I'm going to add concrete into the mixing bucket. One 50-pound bag takes about 1 gallon of water. I'm just going to eyeball it on this one, but a good rule of thumb is to slowly add more water rather than mixing too much.
You gotta do this kind of shit at like midnight.
Once the concrete is in a nice Play-Doh-like texture, it's ready to slap down on the spot. We basically drop it right next to the barrier and start pushing the concrete to form transition with the trowel. Now over here he's mixing up the crete, trying to do a good mixture of fast setting concrete and mortar so that we get a nice smooth surface without worrying too much. Yeah, a good thing to do is like kind of make a little hole or a volcano in there before you put the water in there, because otherwise that will just go everywhere. Yeah, and then you can put the water right in that hole. Exactly. And then you kind of just move the concrete back onto, you know what I mean, into the water. Yeah, it takes a while to figure out that consistency. How much water to concrete. You're kind of just trying to get everything into place, like it's kind of up here.
Oh yeah.
Kind of take that kink out a little, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Just bump that soft, perfect.
So you don't need to go crazy, just kind of bud these up.
Throw some
in the mix right there. So now at this point we got it pretty good. Kind of a little bit of a waiting game from here. Actually, we want the concrete to start curing a little bit. I mean, it basically starts curing as soon as you add concrete, but we want it to get a little bit harder before we hit it with our aluminum finishing trowel, and that's really gonna butter everything up nice and good. As you can see, we didn't add too much transition. We didn't want it to be too easy, just enough to really get onto the Jersey barrier. If you had too much transition, it just I don't know, it's for some people. We like to make it a little bit challenging so it's still a fun spot. It's not a skate park. So yeah, a little bit of waiting game, then we're gonna hit it with that finishing trowel.
I'm gonna start doing that now. Like,
yeah.
When I start going spots, I'm always tag for yeah.
That's like your trademark.
That's my trademark.
That's when people know you'll hit it. Always want to clean up the spot after you're done, just in case anybody rolls by. It's a little less suspicious. We were just doing a quick checkup on the spot and it looks like someone came by, stepped on it, made a bunch of imprints. So that's just kind of part of building DIY skate spots. Sometimes people don't want that. They don't want you building skate spots. They want to ruin their fun and they get fun out of ruining your fun. So kind of just got to roll the punches on a situation like this. We don't have the trowels right now, so I'm going to go back to the house, grab some trowels and try to fix it up, and hopefully we can salvage it. There's still a skatable area. Like, people try to mess it up, but we're still going to get some. Can't stop us from having fun. I'll just hit it with some wax, kind of hit that top barrier so that he can slide off it. It's kind of hard, like the first initial hit, you never know if it's going to be too slippery or not, but you know, hopefully there's been some little things here and there to kind of get you into building DIY skate spots. There's really no right or wrong way to build a skate spot. It's like slap some fucking mud on there, hopefully it sticks, or run with it. I don't know. I'm not one of those people that thinks like you have to do things a certain way. I think whatever you need to do to make it work, go for it and do it. So yeah, hopefully get a couple of hits right now and then make my way back to San Diego. First tee?
First tee.
All right, first tee board slide. Big Al.
It's like first time even trying it, even like testing it out. So.
Yeah, this is an all or nothing.
Oh!
Woo!
Definitely works.
It works.
I whacked it up too much.
Let's see the marks, see the damage. I mean, it's minor. It would be smart to wait, but I think at the same time, like in this situation, you can, now this is one of those situations where you could jeopardize the spot if you skate it too soon, too early, but at the same time, we do know this spot may not last. Like someone might come later and just tear it out because it's been up and down, this project. It's been a little bit of a wild ride trying to build this spot without people getting too upset. So, you know, it might be premature and we probably would be better off waiting. However, kind of want to make sure we get some while it's still here. So we may run a few board slides on there, maybe get a couple licks, and then save it so that it can get nice and strong. But that's just part of DIY. You got to roll the punches. Sometimes you just have to evaluate the worth of trying a trick, whether or not it's dry or not. I think right now, totally worth it. Oh, we're building a little ramp, a little temporary ramp. Yeah, just a little fun for a couple days. Oh yeah, it's just such a beautiful area up here. We want to hang out, temporarily at least.
So you want to be able to ride along the stream?
On the other side, yeah. Just kind of ride the wall a little bit, just for photos.
Very temporary.
Oh yeah, well they're taking the Jersey barrier out soon, so we're gonna take it out with it.
Yeah, we'll take it out ourselves.
They're not going to June.
Oh, till June?
Yeah.
Oh, well we'll take it out way before that.
We're gonna take it out way before then, that's for sure. Yeah.
We don't want people up here too much. It's a little project. Pour some more water on there.